Good morning, everyone, and welcome to the Crypto Insider channel. We are coming at you today from the wild and wonderful city of Austin, Texas, and that's kind of where we record every day. It's not like we're on vacation or anything, but still a little rainy today, but we're getting a good start on things, and back again to make another cryptocurrency video for you. Here at the Crypto Insider channel, if you're new to it, we don't sell any coffee mugs, placemats, t-shirts, toilet seat covers, none of that sort of stuff, but we do donate to charity for each new subscriber to the channel, and what you are seeing on the screen before you is our latest donation made to @GoodXRP. They take our donation and break it down into 9 different donations for various charities that you can see listed there in the tweet. I am not a financial advisor, registered investment planner. I have no qualifications to give you investment advice, so that is not what I'm going to do today. But I do like to speculate on my opinion of the cryptocurrency market. I have worked in the fintech space for 17 years, and I work with a lot of Ripple partners on a daily basis. So let's get into the price action here on what's going on right now. Okay, market cap 236 billion. So probably down a little bit. I want to say we're at 238 billion. It fluctuates, and it's not really even a good indicator of anything, in my opinion. Bitcoin dominance 66.52%. So we are down 3 or 4% from a few weeks ago. And excuse me. Sorry about that. And as that falls, you will see more divergence in the charts. But until it does, we're still going to resemble Bitcoin to a large degree because as goes Bitcoin, so goes the rest of the crypto market. Unless you're a weird counteractive coin, like sometimes Tezos will do. Yeah, Tezos doesn't look. I mean, the further you go down the list away from Bitcoin, the more variation you see in the charts. But XRP right now is sitting at $0.23, so 23.3 cents, up 16% on the 0.16% on the hour and 64% on the 0.64% on the 24-hour. We're down. So basically, if you look at this little wedge over the last few days right here at the end, we're kind of sideways, no dramatic plunges or peaks. So it's just not very exciting when there's not something happening one way or the other. So we'll get right into a few articles we'll talk about regarding XRP, and I'm not going to read them all for you word for word because me droning on in your ear, some guy yesterday said I sounded like John Malkovich. So far I've got John Malkovich, Philip Seymour Hoffman, and Buffalo Bill from The Silence of the Lambs, which is really frightening. I won't say his famous lines in case there's kids listening. But this headline is, I think it's from CoinRivet. The author's name is Jordan Hill. Bitpay adds support for XRP. Cryptocurrency payment processing firm Bitpay has now added support for Ripple's
Charge complete.
Oh, charge complete. My headphones. Sorry about that too. Ripple XRP payments after initially announcing a partnership back in October. Bitpay was founded in 2011 and is currently one of the world's biggest crypto payment service providers. In both 2017 and 2018, it processed more than $1 billion in digital asset payments. Then it goes on to talk about the different merchants that they work with. One's Care USA, one's a digital gift card company, eGifter. There's Dish Networks and Microsoft, who may both start accepting XRP payments in the near future. And the reason I wanted to talk about this article is because I just want to ask you guys, because I don't know, are you guys using your XRP to pay for things like Dish Networks or Microsoft, or do you buy gift cards with them? I really have never met anybody that uses any cryptocurrency as an actual currency. And so I'm curious about this $1 billion. Who is buying these things, because most people I know that are buying any cryptocurrency are doing So for the same reason that you are, I are, we're speculating. So we want it to increase in value and then sell it later. But it looks like some people are actually saying, no, I want to use this to pay my Dish Network's satellite television bill. And that's fine. I mean, if that's what you want to do with it. But, it just would suck to end up being the guy who bought the pizza for 10,000 bitcoins or whatever back in 2010, and now that's of course it's $1 million pizza that he ate way back when. So if you pay your $50 or your $75 satellite bill with XRP, and we do get into a moon scenario, you could have, I mean, you could potentially be out quite a bit of money. But I just don't know who would be making these payments. And in tandem with this article, I saw that 2 new casinos are adding support for XRP, which is even stranger to me. I guess you could argue that buying any cryptocurrency is gambling in a sense, but to go on and just start gambling away XRP seems not something I would do. But if you guys like it, or you have a casino that you like, feel free to mention it in the comments, or feel free to explain why you would use your crypto to pay the cost of your daily living or your bills or whatever. Go ahead and leave that in the comments, because I just haven't met anybody that does that, and I'm curious about it. Okay, the next one is from CoinSpeaker. Ripple CEO Brad Garlinghouse believes U.S. will welcome companies' payment solutions. During the first day of the World Economic Forum 2020 at Davos, the U.S. Treasury Secretary acknowledged the demand for faster cross-border payment solutions and said that the U.S. will support companies like Ripple offering such services. And I don't know why you would open an article with Ripple Labs is currently involved in a serious legal battle. It's actually, I mean, everybody is making this legal battle sound like it's, it's the beginning or the end. And it's neither. It's just something that Ripple Labs is embroiled in, and it will be over at some point. However, it doesn't prevent the company from being rather positive about its future, and there are some grounds for it. And this is what U.S. Treasury Secretary Steve Mnuchin, I don't know how you say that. There are benefits to cross-border payment systems and lowering costs for consumers and businesses. We absolutely support companies working on this. We know that Ripple has been lobbying various people in the Trump administration or the White House. Not so much like Big Pharma. I mean, the amount that Ripple spent, I think, was $170,000, which is nothing in the world of lobbying. But again, I think a lot of people in government, especially a Trump White House, are going to rightfully be concerned about the misuse of cryptocurrency, because one gunshot is louder than 1,000 prayers. So all the negative news out there about what you can do with cryptocurrency and the Silk Road and all the terrible things really are some people's only exposure to cryptocurrency. So I can understand the cautious approach of anybody that is at the White House. But I think when the solutions are and the cryptocurrencies are accurately portrayed to the people, that we're going to see more of this sort of adoptive attitude from various regulators, various politicians, and various, I don't want to say branches of government, because there's only 3 in the U.S., but underneath those branches are a lot of agencies that regulate, the SEC and the CFTC, and I think that, adoption's going to happen, in other words, is what I'm taking the very long way around saying. And these agencies and politicians are going to have to get on board with it. The U.S. is already behind some other countries, so we're going to see it happen. This next one comes from NewsBTC, Nick Chong, who we've covered on the channel before. This reason is why analysts are worried about Ripple's XRP despite 35% rally. There's two different analysts here. He covers. One is popular cryptocurrency trader Crypto Dude, who has done well trading the recent price action with Bitcoin, Ethereum, and others, as evidenced in his Twitter feed. Recently said on Twitter that it's difficult for me to be bullish on Ripple right now. XRP, not Ripple. Backing his assertion, he looked to a chart of XRP against the dollar on a monthly basis. The trader predicted that despite the recent 35% surge off local bottoms, prices not seen in years, the cryptocurrency remains decisively below a key resistance that has been absolutely essential for the asset's past 2 to 3 years of price history. What's more, it was actually rejected at the resistance level, suggesting the macro bear trend for XRP remains intact. Then it goes on to show the chart from Crypto Dude and shows us below that resistance line, which is the green line, if you can see it. Some beg to differ. So then it goes on to prevent the alternate opinion from Crypto Wolf. Recently noted that per his earlier analysis, XRP has finally started to decisively break out of a falling wedge pattern that has constrained price action for the past 7 months. The cryptocurrency has also surmounted a key horizontal resistance that has been important on a macro basis. With this in mind, he suggested in the below chart that he expects for XRP to target the 0.382 Fibonacci retracement of the entire falling wedge over the coming weeks, which suggests a 25% rally is on the horizon. So then it goes on to list his charts. And let's see, this one shows us just breaking out of this wedge here, this resistance line. So we'll see. We're actually down below it now a little. I want to say we're actually about right here now. So I don't know. It's chart analyst. For every chart analyst, you can say it's going to tank. You can find one that says it's going to moon. Here's one from Lover of Crypto, who thinks that if we break this level, we very quickly shoot to 30 and then 45, which are various resistance levels that he's predicted. Hard to say. And then this is where we are. So we just need to get through that descending resistance, and then he thinks we're going to go to 30 and then 45 cents. And one of the chart analysts, one of these younger guys, and I like these younger guys. I don't want to say that I like these younger guys. It's a weird thing to say on the internet. You know, I what I mean is I appreciate the passion that a lot of these younger millennials have for cryptocurrency because, you know, when I was 20 or 19, and if you had told me about the stock market and tried to get me excited in investing at that time, good luck to you because I was just in my own world. But when I see these guys like DIY Investing and Alex Cobb, I think that you know I'm more hopeful for the future when I see how interested they are in this stuff and the effort they're willing to put into it. But anyways, from DIY investing, I might not know much, but one thing I do know is XRP is just building momentum before we moon. Well, DIY investing, we hope so, and that's what we're all here for. That's what we're all waiting for. And there are some people that agree, and there are some people that are saying the momentum's going to last a year. You know, the normal sort of Twitter amalgam of comments that you get anytime you post anything. Sometimes I agree with some of these. You know, I think DIY investing goes a little high or a little low, but at times in his predictions. The only thing is he can support it with his analysis, right? If that's what the Fibonacci sequence says, then that's what he, you know, puts out there. But So he's not making up numbers. He has a really great channel, by the way, if you want to check it out on YouTube, DIY Investing, where he really goes into depth on chart analysis, if that's your thing. I'm kind of nerdy sometimes, so it is mine, and I do like to watch his videos, especially when they pertain to XRP. He puts them out for a lot. He's not XRP centric like we are. He talks about Ethereum and Tezos and Chainlink and Bitcoin. So it's a lot of good information. Uh, but anyway, that pretty much is going to wrap it up for today. So I'm going to pop up some videos here for you to look at, to check out. You can subscribe to the channel through it. Remember, you can give to charity just by clicking a subscribe button. How awesome is that? You've done two things at that point. One, you get this exciting, almost daily, edge of your seat, most exciting content in cryptocurrency provided by me, and then you get to give to charity at the same time just for one click. And we don't care how you subscribe. We don't care if it's delicately or otherwise. You can smash or delicately tap. We don't care here at the Crypto Insider channel because it's your mouse. But in any case, we'll see you tomorrow. Thanks for listening, and well, that's it.